La la la! Lights. Tripod. On to the tripod. Yep. Nope, that window is really not helping. Lights, camera. Lights. I'm really dark. Okay, that'll have to do. Something I've already learned about this camera. It's a little finicky. I just recorded the whole intro for this thing already, and I just came back and it said eject the tape. I ejected the tape, put the tape back in. Seems to be recording now. Yep, still recording. And I know I'm dark right now. That is a big difference I've noticed between this camera and my modern ones, is the backlight compensation, making me visible even though I'm in front of a window, isn't very good. And this is the angle I have at the moment. So my month of vlogging with this camera challenge, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I've seen where people take like a 20-year-old camera, VHS-C, high 8 little tapes, and like do one episode of a vlog with it. And those are cool and everything. It definitely kind of helped inspire me to definitely just like fire up the camera and do this. But they only do it for one episode. I've never seen like a regular vlog with these cameras. So I wanted to try it for a month, doing semi-regular vlogs, and then by the end of the month I'm going to talk about what I learned, what are my thoughts of using an old camera. No, it's still recording. Good. The batteries are dead. Like completely dead. The entire time I'm using this camera, because I don't really think I'm going to buy batteries for it. It has to be plugged in. The cool thing is the plug cable is really long, but if I go in another room I have to unplug it and bring that with me. Today's going to be a bit of a short vlog. I think that's a good start for getting used to using the technology and figuring out kind of what to do with it. I have 2 videos to edit. I have Sonic and the Secret Rings episode 7, and I have a video of me playing Burnout 3 on the PlayStation 2 to edit. I'm just like listening to check to see if it's still recording. I have thumbnails that I want to remake and upload. I've been making videos again since December. My thumbnails are pretty inconsistent. So Portal 2, I actually went back and redid the thumbnail in that one because I wanted it to be consistent with the new one. Minecraft Java number 5. That one's pretty plain looking. Minecraft Short, the cheeseburger stand, like all these, like this one's a little more exciting because I got the face cam in there, but again, like it's just a screenshot. This one is literally a default YouTube thumbnail screenshot right here. There we go. If I hold it like this, the lighting should be a little bit better. So this thing's definitely unreliable. It keeps cutting me off mid-sentence, saying eject the tape. I eject it, I put it back in, it runs for a little bit longer. Wow, this thing is heavy to hold with one arm. Anyway, you kind of get an idea of like the thumbnail thing. I don't need to go through all of them, the camera doesn't seem to want to let me. I'm gonna go make some tea and start working on some of the thumbnail redesigns. Because I want to make everything consistent for all my stuff since December, and kind of like upgrade the design, so if somebody comes to my channel, they see all these cool thumbnails. So hopefully this recorded. So I kind of want to start with my most recent thumbnails and work my way back. So that means Sonic and the Secret Rings number 4 is my next thumbnail redesign. Let's open up Photoshop. I'm going to screen record this just so I can save space on my tape and be able to do a proper time lapse. Also, I don't trust the camera to actually record this the whole way through. Alright, got my hot chocolate and I got my tunes. Let's do some thumbnails. Limp Bizkit, by the way. Secret Rings, episode 4. Just a mission failed since it's titled I'm Getting Frustrated, because I was starting to have trouble playing the game. But it's just a nice, clean picture. And then we have a redo of my part 2 of my Christmas building challenge. Decided to put Christmas above the... With this particular series, I like integrating the title in with the background, so that's kind of what I've done here. Then, of course, the new logo for Survival Quick Build in the corner here. And then I finally redid Secret Rings, episode 3. I just used the same exact screenshot of the dinosaur, but I didn't try to add any depth of field. And, in fact, I just kind of softened the whole picture a little bit. Then lately I've been putting just kind of like a lightened version of the picture as a border around my usual thumbnail logo, my usual series logo, and those are the thumbnails I came up with in about a half hour, which I would think I would have spent more time doing that, so I'm actually pretty impressed with how quickly I came up with those 3 thumbnails. So I'll be doing more throughout the week. Those are the first 3. I think I'm going to start editing sound file for the gameplay footage. Throwing a compressor on it. Oh, I can actually record with the screen facing me, so I can see check my framing and stuff. So now I can combine the audio and the game footage together, and then put my overlay on top of it, so it looks like this. It has the nice polished background, the audio is compressed, and I have my game footage. Exporting, and while that's going, I can start processing my commentary. So the files are processed. The last thing I gotta do before I can begin editing is set up my microphone and do the voiceover for the intro bit. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check. Checkity, checkity, 1, 2, checkity. Check some more, check, more checking. Okay, I think I get the idea. It's recording.
You're watching part 7 of Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Export that, put it on an SD card. I probably shouldn't say SD card around this camera.
Process that.
And now I can drop that into my timeline and start using it.
You're watching part 7 of Sonic and the Secret Rings.
My reflection. I just sorted out the intro sequence.
You're watching part 7 of Sonic and the Secret Rings. Egg Hunt.
So I usually just grab a couple of action shots from the game of Sonic beating up the bad guys or whatever, and then edit those together to the beat of the intro music. And that's kind of how I do my intro sequences, at least for Let's Plays like that one. I still need to add the titles and polish the intro a little bit more, line up my game footage with my commentary audio, and, start editing the rest of the video, but I'm not doing that today because it's late. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I wanted to start with a short one so I can kind of get used to using the camera and get used to exporting the tape footage onto my computer, which is a whole new experience on its own that I have to learn how to do. The screen flips around, but for some reason the microphone is on the screen. So the audio should be better now. That's something else I gotta get used to. I remember the first time I saw this camera laying around, I was like, haha, imagine vlogging with this thing. Except now I am vlogging with this thing, and that was a couple of years ago. Anyways, that's it for this vlog. Look out for more of these vlogs with this camera in the future. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And cut! So here comes the interesting part. Rewinding it, and then recording the footage so I can actually use it. Look at this thing though. Jeez!